definitely on this record that I think our musical taste is really like just broadened. It just affects the music. I think more, I think, older stuff, kind of dig into those albums that came out before you were really aware of music. And you take a lot for granted when you're like listening to a record that you know is world famous at this point. Yet that at one point it was just a crazy idea that one artist had sitting in a room. It comes out and you kind of go, well, that'd be different. And you have to have the kind of, some kind of sense of, I don't know, willingness to just go with something that's different and weird, and kind of put yourself out there in order to stand behind that.
I'm ready.
Fuck yeah. It's gonna be great. You guys are awesome.
Do it again. Trust.
It keeps us calm.
Yeah, it's great.
Chester, ignore Brad. Let it flow.
Dude,
do whatever
that was
feels
fucking
good.
fantastic.
Don't try and sing the song. Just feel it out. Sing whatever
I think
you
that's
want.
the one, dude, where he
Yeah.
stops.
Brad, seriously?
That's so dope.
Chester, sing
We're not gonna get
whatever
it better
you
than
want. Just sing whatever you
I'll
want.
do it
Let's
50
do another
more
one.
times. That was so fucking awesome.
And you always will be. This melody will bring you right back home with life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind.
That's fucking awesome.
Let it go! Fuck! That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
The like how the vocals just
I like
stop.
I like
You resolved the chord at the end. That was also good too.
But
One thing I keep like imagining is multiple vocals like from different people.
More like gang vocals.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it.
It's gang vocal time.
I'm always a fan of gang vocals. If we all get in a room and go, whoa! It's gonna be fucking bitchin'. Seriously. Which one's the thingamajiggy we talked about? Oh my god!
No! No!
No one else will.
No! Outcast boy.
Sorry, guys.
When we first thought about a producer for this album, we didn't want to mess up the good thing that was going on. We met a couple of producers, but eventually ended up taking a meeting with Rick. It just clicked again. He kind of just showed us that he understood it and was really, like just became part of it. He just became part of the process.
Overall, a lot of good new music. Cool. Really,
We feel good.
it's working.
In the new version of our process, we're no longer making albums and then touring and then starting from scratch and making new albums. We are just writing all the time. So That is to say, when we've got a collection of songs that we think is an album, we release it. Let's put some ideas in.
We started off on the same page, and it was about achieving an unconventional openness. We just went after it. We worked in a way that was, I would say, very, very unique and different than how we've done things historically.
Let me say one thing. For me, what we're doing right now is every day we're getting more, we're focusing it. It's getting more like kind of what you would do with this lens. So this isn't to say, I have it, this is it. It's like starting to get it. Like every day we can get it like a little closer and closer.
I really want to get that find you that will you don't have like you feel the gravity of spoken grace with that eyes of sun and fearlessness to find you have the will to carry on. Sky and blown the heavens into stars.
If we write a really, really sleepy song, we'll love it. He tends to like a lot of the really down-tempo stuff.
This is gonna be way background.
There you go. There it is. That's the sound.
Because when you want to evolve and use different sounds than you've used in the past, I just had to really like think outside the box and get out there and go kind of run to the opposite end of the spectrum and find some tools and some sounds to then bring those back and make them work in context of the songs we're making.
Where we used to use heavy guitars to make that big impact, taking that out and adding an electric side of it that gives it that same energy and that feeling like you just want to kick somebody in the face.
What's it called in Catholicism where you like
Punish yourself? When you whip yourself?
Yeah, what's that called?
You gotta get it inside! You push it back down! You push it back down! You say you got every right! Push it back down, bed in your right! Push it back down! You push it back down! You push it back! You push it back! You push it back!
So good.
Moments on this record that are really melodic and beautiful, and there's all sorts of crazy things going on in the backgrounds, and there's many layers that you really hear all of the little elements that are going on.
Can you work your way to that octave thing you were playing?
This is how I look at it. If you can just play the chord progressions either simply on a guitar, and you hum the melody, and you go, that's fucking awesome. The song's done. the next really difficult part is writing lyrics, because that's going to determine whether the song is just a good melody or actually a really good song that people want to listen to.
Changing one word, where deserts parade into the sky.
Billow.
Where deserts...
Who's so smart? Who's so smart and talented? You. When I close my eyes tonight and dream of this far off fucking place.
I feel like we can write a line that's just as good as that, but also ties the song together.
Listen to this.
Check this shit out.
I'm gonna fucking listen to you, you fucking bitch. What I'm about to say is gonna blow your fucking mind. Holding on to what I have, holding on to what I haven't. Holding on to what I haven't got.
Do you, is it easier or more difficult if people write down other people's notes?
How about you guys all tell me what your notes are and I'll interpret that for all of you, and then I'll make...
It might help us to like erase the board and start a new board.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we'll have more room under each to make notes. Are you guys ready? See.
God bless us, everyone. We were broken people living on a loaded gun, and it can't be outfought, it can't be outdone, it can't be outmatched, it can't be outrun. No. God bless us, everyone. We were broken people living on a loaded gun, and it can't be outfought, it can't be outdone, it can't be outmatched, it can't be outrun. No. Like memories in cold decay, transmissions echoing away, far from the world of you and I, where oceans bleed into the sky. God save us, everyone. Will we burn inside the fires of 1,000 suns for the sins of our hand, the sins of our tongue, the sins of our father, the sins of our young? No. Memories in cold decay, transmissions echoing away, far from the world of you and I, where oceans bleed into the sky. Memories in cold decay, transmissions echoing away, far from the world of you and I, where oceans bleed into the sky. God bless us, everyone. We were broken people living under loaded gun, and it can't be outfought, it can't be outdone, it can't be outmatched, it can't be outrun.
Fuck yeah.
That sounds like the first track for the next album.
The first time I heard it, we were like, oh, okay, that's cool. And now I just heard it again. I was like, yeah, that's good.
But there's something about what's going on right here that's fucking cool.
There's a lot of the elements that are being contrasted by something totally different that's making it really interesting.
Yeah, like take it to a fucked up place.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Let's listen to the 5 and see what we think.
The good news is the song's there. It feels a little long.
I don't think, especially with a song like this, that we have to tie ourselves into either any kind of a normal song structure or a radio structure.
Just so you know, my opinion isn't because I think it needs to be a radio single. I'm just saying what feels to me. I want it to all feel like.
But you're just in tune with the audience.
I want it to feel like a song.
Like a song.
I want it to feel challenging. I think it's fine to have verse, chorus, new part, outro.
You're a genius.
That's exciting to me. Verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro is not exciting. That's lame.
Verse 1, chorus. Here's what it is. Verse 1, chorus. Verse 2, chorus. New thing, dance thing. And then dance thing B that plays the same chord progression as the chorus, but has a new sound. Then you'll feel like you've gotten that theme back.
I understand that. I just want to like it.
At the beginning, it was a lot more like just writing music for the sake of like making music, just making cool sounds. And whenever anybody gets their first sampler, I think they just sample stuff based on what is like the coolest sounding thing. I literally went picking through CDs and tapes, trying to find like cool kicks and snares and like little stabs and hi-hats and like stuff that's just, in the context of writing a song, it almost means nothing. You're just on this like, at that point I was just on this hunt.
With this whatever makes me. I'm fucking obsessed.
So obsessed.
Fucking great. What it sounds like.
More crickets.
You want more crickets?
Yeah, like you have it. Okay. Do we do a few things?
There's a lot going right.
We do a few things.
We're at like our track max capacity. It's a fucking metropolis on the screen. I don't even know where, I don't even know how we made so much shit. It's like, it looks like Mexico City on there.
Once the beat comes in.
It ended up in one song.
Gosh, what's with all these tracks, man?
It's like,
oh, yeah! Making today. Yeah?
Hey, Brad, it's Mike.
Hey.
Hey, I'm out in the vocal booth right now.
Oh, yeah?
Right. Across from you.
What are you doing out there?
I was wondering if you were going to record me anytime soon.
No, I wasn't planning on it.
The last thing you said before I left that room was, okay, let's write a chorus. And I came out here to work on it. And just waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, it's too bad you didn't call earlier because I actually changed my mind. What were you saying before that? So, I sidetracked.
Can I throw a monkey wrench? Certainly. Because they're having a big meeting at today because I've been working on this project.
is it for us or for something else?
For us.
Okay.
That's going to affect what we're going to do and affect the timeline.
I kind of feel like I know nothing about any of that, other than like you've mentioned last week, like, oh, I'm working on this thing.
because the presentation. Nobody does, by the way.
I know. Hold on.
None of us.
So, I feel like more comfortable just being like worried about the record. So that to me feels like all of a sudden. I don't know what the fuck's going on, which makes me feel.
But film from over here. Let me shoot a note.
Louder, all the time. If we bring the vocals down to like a level that we would like, just say it's not loud enough.
Yeah.
I understand why he asked for it.
Yeah.
I just know that.
But that may not be the best for the record.
100% of the time, he's always gonna say,
he always
singles need to be turn them up.
Yeah, he always wants a little bit up.
You know.
So,
which unfortunately means every song.
Let's call Brad real quick, actually, because I wanted to. Hey, man, can I get Brad in Studio A, please? Bradford.
Hi.
Hey, you've got me and Chester on the phone.
What an honor.
Joe and I met with management because of the art, all the art deadlines and the graphics and film and web and all that, just all that mixing, mastering, all that stuff, right? We were going through it month by month, and at about like September when the album comes out and they started talking about touring and like promo and stuff, I literally was staring out the window, completely shut down.
I don't know why.
Everybody needs to know what the first single is going to be, and I know that involves a whole bunch of conversation. So in other words, I want two options. I'm going to work on Iridescent and see if that's the one, but I also want to consider Meadowlands and really put, eyes and ears on it and see if he hears it. Long story short, and Brad don't hear it in these songs. First single. I'm open to the idea of writing other stuff. I kind of just put it out there that way and see what you guys think about that. Just said it's got to have that kind of use a descriptive word.
I just thought like the best for me in my mind the song that works well as the first single has that high energy. I would love if we had a song that had that energy, that had more of a.
It doesn't make sense to me to create a 3-minute version of that, which is kind of more radio, which also means Linkin Parkified, to push the album.
So you know that I know what you're talking about. The kind of sounds that I was starting on when I was trying to play around with this sound like this. Stuff like that, awesome. Stuff like this. So I'm not on some what I've done shit, and if that's what I was looking for,
I don't think it is.
I'd love to hear, Rick, your whole.
So, just in terms of relieving the stress, if it doesn't happen, it means it's not meant to happen because the songs we have are the songs that should be on the album. And if it does happen, then great, the album got better. It's like it's all, either way is fine.
The mix is ready for notes, and the four of us, if you all want to, I know Joe wants to, and I know you want to. Go listen to the mix and make notes on the spot to see if how that'll do.
Well, I thought that mix was going to get entered in the mixer shootout.
I misunderstood your last statement to me. A mix is due to for that song in particular to put in the mastered, done. Put it in the it is over in a week, so that's not going to happen.
Okay.
Done. Chester, are you with us right now? Just paying attention? So now maybe you understand better why I'm kind of like, I've been trying to like put a little fire under this situation, because the deadlines are here. It's go time, and I feel this sense of like, kind of like, hey, take it easy, it's like no big deal. If we don't make these deadlines, then our deal should go away. It needs to get canceled.
I don't have a sense. All I'm saying is we were thinking ideally if we can you stop filming me for a minute?
Running around with the album title and song titles and the lyrics,
as painful as it is to even hear the criticism and rework the stuff, we all do a good job working on it. We all do a good job pointing these things out as often as we can. I don't know about this part.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Capsule is turning around.
All I care about is if Mike and I are going to be singing together, that performance that Mike gives is something that I can't tap into.
When everybody says, Mike, go write more songs, I go write more songs. What I would like is, Mike, do this and we'll be good. Right now I'm getting 5 different do thises.
I'm just saying if that does work.
I did 4 demos in 2 days because I can't nail it.
What I'm saying is,
I understand what you're saying.
I'm not. Can we not?
I just don't agree. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What the fuck is going on?
What's the best use of our time? What's the smartest way to go about the next step?
I'm gonna dive into Rick Rubin land here. Like, I feel like we start getting into really dangerous territory when we start trying to write around the idea of what some third party thought of what our music should be when they can't even comprehend on how to tell us what that thing is or guide us in the direction that, you know, can get us there musically or creatively or anything. You know, having to have a specific type of song be what, you know, that forcing music to conform to that frame of mind is causing this kind of stuff. It's causing a lot of noise to be made, and it's getting away from the song. We get into this, all of a sudden the mindset of the band changed, and I don't think it's like, hey Mike, go figure it out. I think it's like, let's stop trying to do things that other people want us to do, and let's get back to just being fluid and writing songs and coming with ideas and being like, hey, let's check this out, and grading things and being honest and not looking at the, like, right now we're working with like deadline, and both are things that don't exist in our world. It's not down here with us. I don't give a shit if we turn it in.
So what do we do?
There's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop.
To save face, how low can you go? Chuck a lot of game, but yet you don't know. Static on the way, make us all say whoa. The people up top push the people down low. Get down and obey every word. Steady getting